The next two games are from the 2008 U.S. Championship. And now Karen will instantly tell you what city that tournament was played in.
Which one?
The 2008 U.S. Championship.
You've told me.
I have? Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what state it was in.
Oh.
Well, you have to give me the city. Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm not going to know. I barely even know they exist.
So what's funny is the year before this tournament, the tournament was also held in Oklahoma in a different city. The year before, when I didn't play, it was held in Stillwater. Now, when you think of U.S. Chess Championship, you think Stillwater, Oklahoma. And this one was played in Tulsa. A very slight upgrade, maybe. Now, as is well known, Shankland is talentless in chess, and he knows lots and lots and lots of opening theory. Lots. And Shankland was not a GM when I played him. He was young, 2008. He became a GM like 2012 or 13, I think. Okay, but this is the U.S. Championship. So to get Shankland out of his prep, I played knight c3.
Do what?
I played knight c3.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's not
You
in his
looked at me, I
prep.
thought maybe you asked me a question.
No, I did not. Yeah. Okay, and he played here, and I didn't play the Jobava London because in 2008, nobody knew who the hell Jobava was. Oh, snap. True story. I played bishop g5, and this is called the Veresov or the Richter Veresov, depending on who you ask.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and obviously Shankland doesn't know anything because it's like off the beaten path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he played bishop f5, which is reasonable. I took on f6. He took with the g-pawn. I played e3. Basically, through the first 35 moves of the game-ish, it said it was about equal. Okay, c6, bishop d3, bishop g6, knight e2, 6, castles. And this is a very boring game until the end. e4, still says this is equal. Queen d2, queen c7, takes. And that's a big mistake. He should play bishop takes h2. And then after king h1, I'm threatening g3 to trap his bishop. So he has to move his bishop back, and then I take some pawn. It says it's equal. That's the worst move. That's worse than ED and bishop. Bishop takes is better. Anything's better than that. Okay, and then I played the correct move, knight b5. And he can't take this because I play king h1, and then I have g3 trapping his bishop because his queen's attacked. So he played queen b6. Now white's better, and I should have taken his bishop. Then I have a nice advantage. But I played a4, still better for white. a6, that's a terrible move. a5, knight takes. I played rook a3, always lift your rook. So the engine says I'm about +1 here. Because, we're playing chess. That's not something Shankland can do. And she was texting me, hey, it's Shankland. Damn. Okay. Rook c8, rook e1, rook g8, knight g3, knight f4 is better, it says. f8, queen check, pinning his own rook. Only Shankland would do that. Rook b3 attacking his b-pawn. Yeah, it says I'm +1.5. Wow, bishop takes g6 was the correct move. I'm the best. Now I'm +2. I must have messed this up in time trouble. Rook be3. Okay, attacking his e-pawn. Rook c6 is correct. Okay, now my move makes no sense. Oh, okay, because I didn't do it. Okay. So here, it wants me to play f4 or take this. But I played h4. Pre-computer. King g8. Rook takes e6. That's the best move. Wow. I really knew what I was doing back then. Queen f4. f5. That's not very good. Then I played knight f1 because I want my knight on e3. And I played knight e3. Yeah, the engine says I'm +1.5 here. And we're in time trouble here. This is move 30. We have 10 moves to go. Still says I'm up 1.4, 1.5. Right, and when he played knight g4, that was a mistake. White has one move that gives him the advantage. What is it? One move, which I played.
Let's see. Go there.
Can anybody in the chat get it? The answer is fries.
I don't know.
Even the guy who typoed was right, because I know what he meant. He corrected it just now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Knight takes d5.
Darn, I looked at that.
That's a tactic, so Shankland can't see that.
Me
Okay,
neither.
so he took.
I looked at that.
I checked.
I looked at that.
Plays king e6. And I take with check. And now I have 4 connected passed pawns. And my A pawn's really strong. The engine says I'm like +2. Okay, that's the best move. Okay, and then here, A6 is the right move. Rook takes D4 is the right move. A7
Was that
is
the
the right
better
move.
defense to move the king down rather than just block?
Yeah, because his rook's hanging.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
Yes,
that.
he has to play king E6.
Okay, I see that.
The engine likes all of this. Now he's threatening rook takes F2 mate. It doesn't like king G2. It says I'm completely winning if I play queen here check. Or queen here check.
Mm-hmm.
So what it wants me to do is eventually get my queen to E1, and then he can't take my pawn because I take his rook. And then if he takes here, I just take this and then queen. Okay, but I play king G2, and he can't mate me on the back rank because his rook's pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Now he still has to deal with A8 queen. So he played rook D2. Okay, now if I queen, he goes rook here check, rook here check, rook here check, rook here check, rook here check. And I can't go to F3 or H3 because he mates me.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a draw. Okay, so I played the winning move, queen takes rook check, and queen. And he played rook D1, D2, still trying to draw, but I can get out. And we're not in time trouble anymore. Rook takes C2, check, he has to play rook C6. Oh no, he doesn't have to because he has knight E3 check, winning my queen. King E1. Now if he plays rook takes pawn, I have queen A3 check, winning his rook. Okay, so this is very funny. So when Shankland was younger, I don't know if he does this now, but he did it for many years. If he made a move he didn't like, if he said, like, I made a bad move, he would say, that's the worst move I've ever made. Okay, when this game ended, he said that this endgame is a dead draw, and that's the worst endgame I've ever played. That's why he lost. And the engine just always says I'm winning. Then, in particular, he mentioned a move, I don't know which one, later. And he said, that's the worst move I've ever played, and the engine said it was the best move. So just there's no understanding of chess. None. Terrible. Well, he's a grandmaster. I'm like embarrassed to be a grandmaster because he is. Okay. So anyway, nothing happened the rest of the game except me winning. And I did it in Karpovian fashion. I moved my king here, then I moved my king here, then I moved my king here, and he fell asleep because he's like, what's happening? But White's always winning. Yay, my king's on h6.
Wow, lots of maneuvering.
Oh, there's a lot more moves. We're not even halfway through
No,
the
I
game.
said maneuvering.
Oh, yeah. Then I move my king back from h6 back this way.
Your king is so good.
Mm-hmm. And then what move did I play here? There's two answers where the move is exciting, and I played the better one. Yeah, if I take the rook, which I told Karen, he plays knight e3 check and wins my queen. Mm-hmm. I told Karen that. Listen better.
Which move?
It's the move you've wanted to play for 30 moves. Now you can play it.
I don't know.
B7. He can't take with the knight because that's illegal. If he takes with the rook, I play queen takes knight mate. Now the pawn's looking good. King h6 is a really nice, like, final way of winning. He plays king here, I mate him. If he plays king here, I do the same mate. The same deviled egg. And then, like, he's not resigning. He's hoping to get stalemated.
Right.
Yeah. But I did that so that he would understand he's not getting stalemated. Now, if he plays king here, this is still mate. And if he plays king here, this is still mate. So here he resigned. Then he said it was a dead drawn ending, and that was the worst ending he's ever played. That's the worst movie ever played, and all that. When in fact, I was better almost the whole game, and then I was winning, and then I outplayed him, and so forth.
Yeah, he does always have excuses.
87 moves.
I have heard him in interviews.
In slow chess, in tournaments, I have 1 win and 2 draws against Shankland. Shankly. The 2 draws were when he was higher rated than me, and I had black. Both games.
I think when I was dating you and I was in St. Louis, it seems like Shankland came in and there was like some weird rant about Fabi that I just now had a little flashback of. Yeah, I have to look that up.
How many games out of time would you beat Shankland today? At least 10. At least. Probably more. Shankly, terrible. Yeah, I played well in 2008. And that was at the U.S. Championship. That was an important event.
All right, now let me see if...
Does Sam hate Fabi? I don't know.
No, I think they had just played, and he was, with his usual bad sportsmanship language, but I can't remember now what he said.
Yeah, I used to call him Mini Hikaru. Like, he was like Hikaru in behavior, but he didn't play as well. So
I'm sure he's better now. He's older.
Better at chess?
No, I'm sure his sportsmanship is better.
No.
That was many years ago. Yeah, everybody does love Fabi.
Mm-hmm.